Hey, good morning. It's Mark Weiss. It is a gloomy day here, but yesterday it was sunny and in the 70s. Today, I don't know, it's 40 something. The climate has changed. So we could look at climate change in terms of medical groups a couple ways. One, we could look at it being as the need to prepare for changes in the climate, changes in business climate. But I'm thinking of another angle for you today, and I want you to hang on, and I want you to consider this. Instead of being reactive, instead of thinking about changing as required by the business climate, by the healthcare industry climate, think about becoming the climate and doing the changing. What do I mean? I mean, so many medical groups in whatever specialty, whether we're talking office-based specialty or whether we're talking hospital-based specialty, just do what every other group in their field does. They benchmark to best practices, which, as you know, if you've read any of my stuff, I believe is simply saying I'm mediocre. I just do what everybody else does. Or they even try to be perfect at what they do, but perfect itself is a destination. It's having arrived, when the key isn't being perfect and having arrived, it is continuing to experiment, continuing to improve. Some physicians in office practices, in particular, I'm thinking about primary care docs who are leaving hospital employment and returning to private practice, aren't just doing what the best private practice groups do. They don't want to be another RAN. Instead, they're doing something very different. They're setting up consumer-focused clinics. They're setting up twists on concierge care at varying price points. They're not mimicking, they're iterating. Many of you, especially those I know in hospital-based practices, hospital-based specialties where I spend a lot of my time with clients, have practices that if you change the name and throughout the ownership would be the same. They say they're commodities. I've always said, stop being a commodity, deliver something different. But there are other ways to do that too. They're organized different. There's adopting a strategy and then adopting a structure that follows that strategy, as opposed to the normal strategy, the normal structure that your quote competitors have. It's simple, but it's not easy. Think what you could do to break the mold, to do something truly different, to compete on a different level. I don't have the answer to spit out on this recording, but twists are out there. Doing things differently is out there. Find what that means for you, do it, and then continue to change, or else you will truly be benchmarked to best practices, and that's not the place you want to be.